Hey everybody, it's Jan. I want to give you some tips today on how to practice headstand. So come on to your mat, and you're actually going to take a block if you have one at home. If you don't, no worries. You're going to drop down to your forearms anyway. Okay, and whether you have a block or not, you can use the block as a measuring tool to measure how far your elbows should be apart. So if you don't have a block, you want to stack your elbows right underneath your shoulders. So if you could see your upper arm bones, you want them about perpendicular to the floor. I'm down on my knees, and my knees are right underneath my hips. I'm going to lace my fingers together. So if I had that block between, I'm just using it to measure, and then I'm going to remove that block. And lace my fingers together, and I'm going to keep my palms separated. So when I drop my head down, my palms cup the back of my head. So my hands are not going to be underneath my head. The very crown of my head is going to be down on the floor. So I'm going to feel very congested right here, right now, with my chin close to my chest. Okay, and then I'm going to curl my toes under. I'm going to press down with my forearms so not all the weight is in my head or any too much pressure will be on my neck. So I'm going to press down through my forearms like I'm pushing down my forearms down into the mat. I'm going to curl my toes under, and I'm going to lift my knees up. Okay, this is stage one. So you want to press down with your forearms so your head kind of gets a little bit lighter. Actually should be even weight between your forearms and the crown of your head. If you feel good here, you can start to walk your feet in towards your elbows. Notice my hips will start to come further over my shoulders. That's what I want to happen, but I don't want to walk so far in that my hips go beyond my shoulders. So hips right up about over my shoulders. And I can practice holding this for a few breaths and stay right here. If I feel good here, I'm going to lift one leg up. I'm going to try to extend this one leg up so that my knee and my ankle lines up over my hip. Okay, if that happens, I can start to line my hips up over my shoulders, and then maybe my other foot starts to get light, and I could kind of pick it up just maybe an inch or two off the mat. Okay, if this leg doesn't lift all the way up, okay, and it's like here, it's probably caused from a tight psoas muscle. So you're going to have to start kicking up, and you can definitely go to a wall for this. Or you can practice just small little kicks. So I'm going to lift my leg, okay, like my leg is not going to go all the way up, and I'm going to drop my leg down. Then I'm going to swing it back up, little tiny hops off my left foot. And I could just practice that a few times. And then I'll lift my other leg. Do the same thing. I'm dropping my leg first so I can use it like a weight to swing back up. Slow and controlled. So I want to draw my navel into my spine to keep my core engaged. So when I hop up, I can kind of control this and hesitate a little longer in the air. Okay, if you're fortunate enough that when you lift your leg, you're very flexible and your knee comes up over your hip, your ankle comes up over your knee, then you can kind of stack that, raise up high on the ball of the grounded leg, and then maybe just start to bend that knee. You can hang out here and drop your foot back down. And then one day, maybe extend the leg up so it matches the other. And then maybe lower it back down. So you always want to rest after that in a child's pose. preferably with your hands back towards your heels, so you can let your shoulders round forward and release. So, thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.